When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Ever wake up with a pit in your stomach, dreading the day's interactions? You're not alone. Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius understood the inevitable human flaws that can make daily life a minefield. Yet his frank quote isn't about cynicism, but about navigating reality with grace. It's a call to manage your expectations, focus on your own virtues, and approach the world with stoic resilience. So let's unpack this quote further and discover 6 stoic tools to transform your interactions from frustrating battles into opportunities for growth and inner peace. Stoic Tip 1. Focus on what you can control. When facing conflicts with others, it's natural to feel overwhelmed by the things that seem out of your control. However, Stoicism teaches you to focus on what you can control, known as the dichotomy of control. This includes our thoughts and actions. By shifting your energy towards these aspects, you empower yourself to take meaningful action and find solutions, rather than being consumed by external events or the actions of others. For example, instead of dwelling on the actions of the other person and feeling frustrated or resentful, you can redirect your focus to self-reflection and taking responsibility for your own responses. This shift in perspective not only liberates you from the negative emotions associated with blaming others, but also enables you to approach the situation with a clear and proactive mindset. By embracing the concept of the dichotomy of control, you can reclaim your power in challenging interpersonal situations. This approach allows you to channel your efforts into constructive problem-solving, ultimately leading to a more resilient and virtuous way of navigating conflicts with others. Remember, the power to effect change lies within your thoughts and actions, and by harnessing this power, you can transform the way you engage with and resolve interpersonal conflicts. Stoic Tip 2. Practice active listening and understanding. In the midst of interpersonal conflicts, actively listening and seeking to understand the other person's perspective can be a game changer. Instead of reacting impulsively, Stoicism encourages you to engage in active listening, where you focus on truly understanding the other person's point of view without judgment. By practicing non-judgmental listening, asking clarifying questions, and acknowledging the validity of the other person's perspective, you lay the groundwork for much more meaningful communication and trust building. This approach opens the door to productive dialogue, fostering an environment where both parties feel heard and valued. Remember, the practice of active listening is not about conceding your position, but rather about creating a platform for constructive exchange. It allows you to gain insights into the underlying motivations and concerns of the other person, paving the way for finding common ground and collaborative solutions. By embodying the Stoic principle of active listening, you can transcend the barriers of miscommunication and defensiveness, ultimately turning conflicts into opportunities for mutual understanding and growth. Through this intentional practice, you can cultivate stronger and more harmonious relationships while honing your problem-solving skills in navigating interpersonal challenges. One way to practice active listening without reacting too quickly: you can subscribe and watch more of our videos on the Stoics. Focus on listening to every word without forming counter-arguments in your head. Listen actively until the end of each section, then pause it and formulate your reaction. This teaches you to listen to hear and not to listen to reply. Stoic Tip 3. Speak with reason and clarity. When engaging in discussions to resolve conflicts, it's crucial to express yourself calmly and rationally. Stoicism advises you to avoid emotional outbursts or accusatory language, as these can escalate tensions and hinder constructive communication. By communicating concisely and clearly, focusing on the specific issue at hand rather than resorting to personal attacks, you can avoid much conflict. This approach allows you to address the conflict in a composed manner, fostering an environment conducive to problem-solving and understanding between both parties. Instead of being drawn into emotionally charged exchanges, strive to frame your concerns constructively and maintain a rational tone. By doing so, you not only uphold your own integrity, but also set a positive example for the other person, encouraging them to engage in a similar manner. Remember, speaking with reason and clarity doesn't imply suppressing your emotions, but rather channeling them into constructive dialogue. By embodying this Stoic tip, you can steer conversations towards resolution and mutual understanding, thereby contributing to the cultivation of healthier and more harmonious relationships. Stoic tip 4. Seek common ground and mutual benefit. It's also pivotal to shift your focus towards seeking common ground and mutual benefit and away from winning the argument. Stoicism encourages you to prioritize shared goals and explore solutions that are advantageous to both parties involved. By understanding the needs and motivations of the other person, you can uncover opportunities for collaboration and compromise. This approach aligns with the Stoic principle of seeking common ground, emphasizing the importance of finding solutions that cater to the interests of everybody involved. Instead of approaching conflicts as win-lose scenarios, strive to reframe the conversation towards win-win outcomes. By doing so, you foster an environment where both parties feel valued and heard, paving the way for sustainable resolutions and strengthened relationships. By embodying the Stoic principle of seeking common ground and mutual benefit, you can transcend adversarial dynamics, fostering an atmosphere of cooperation and understanding. This intentional approach not only facilitates effective conflict resolution, but also contributes to the cultivation of enduring and harmonious relationships. Stoic tip 5. Maintain composure and equanimity. Maintaining composure and equanimity is also very useful during disagreements. Stoicism advises you to prioritize emotional regulation and inner peace, as these qualities enable you to approach challenges with clarity and discernment. By practicing mindfulness exercises, deep breathing, or counting to 10, and reframing negative thoughts, you can cultivate emotional balance in the face of conflict. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining composure, empowering you to navigate difficult situations with added grace and resilience. Staying calm allows you to think critically and make sound decisions, even in the heat of conflict. By maintaining composure, you not only uphold your own well-being, but also set a positive example, fostering an environment conducive to more productive dialogue and conflict resolution. By prioritizing composure and equanimity, you can navigate people problems with a more steadfast resolve, contributing to the cultivation of constructive and empathetic interactions that are free from personal attacks. This intentional practice not only enhances your capacity for effective problem solving, but also fosters an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding. Stoic tip 6. Choose kindness and empathy over judgment. Choosing kindness and empathy over judgment can also help you transform your interactions with negative people. Stoicism encourages you to recognize the interconnectedness of humanity and to approach others with compassion and understanding. By stepping back from judgment and criticism and instead seeking to understand the other person's perspective and motivations, you create a healthier space for communicating. By fostering an environment where conflicts can be approached with a sense of shared humanity, the likelihood of a positive outcome is increased. Recalling personal experiences of being judged and weighing up the challenges faced by the other person are both effective techniques in embodying this Stoic principle. By doing so, you not only diffuse tension, but also create opportunities for resolution and growth. By choosing kindness and empathy, you contribute to the creation of a nurturing and understanding environment, fostering relationships built on mutual respect and compassion. This intentional approach not only enriches your capacity for conflict resolution, but also contributes to the cultivation of enduring and harmonious connections with other people. By embracing these 6 Stoic principles in navigating future conflicts, you can empower yourself to approach challenging situations with more wisdom and added grace. By prioritizing active listening, reason, and empathy, you can foster harmonious relationships and better navigate conflicts with resilience. We invite you to continue your journey with us by watching our next video, where we will be delving deeper into Stoic practices for continued personal growth and personal development.